Namaste, Mooji.
Namaste.
I feel like I'm trapped, and the mind is always giving me second chances to wake up. So today, I was afraid to come up to you, talk to you, and expose who I am.
Yes.
And in my mind is like, if you don't wake up now, you'll have tomorrow morning, 10 a.m. You can come,
Okay.
and you'll wake up maybe.
Yeah. Who is it talking to? The mind? Just remind me. Who is the mind talking to? Look, if you don't come today, if you miss today, tomorrow 10 o'clock we set something up for you. Who is it speaking to? Identify clearly if you can. You say you wanted to expose yourself as what? Just let's tackle this one first.
As everything that I'm not.
So the mind is speaking to everything that you're not.
And this is what's scaring me. I'm
So
afraid
everything that you're not, the mind is speaking to. And what you are is freaking out.
I know it's weird, but it just is.
But even this thing being scared, or the sense of being scared, or the one who seems to be scared, also is phenomenal also. It is also apparent. It is also a sensation, not long-lived. It will come in the brightness of this focus. It will feel, and then also it will also subside. And it will be weakness to subside. I am more interested in finding out what has the capacity or the power to witness this apparent one which we call, because we call ourselves different things at different time. Different states, we say, oh yes, I am, this is happening to me, and oh, nothing is happening to me, and no, this thing. Behind all of that, untouched by the words and the feelings and the thoughts and the projections that seem to appear into this waking state consciousness, there is that which is untouched by it.
I can talk about it, but I seem not to be able to be about it.
Yes.
Like on an intellectual level,
Yeah.
like the intellect is taking over.
Yeah, taking over what?
Truth.
Can it?
Deep inside, I know it can't.
Yeah, because that is also seen as a sort of like, there's a kind of seeming trap or an apparent thing that the ego is taking over, my mind is taking over, intellect is rising up. These are thoughts and sensations obviously believed in. The believer being
Like,
maybe that feels too distant. Even the power of belief also is observed. Just in the same way, like you can say, now the identity is coming in again. Something watches that. That now identity is coming in again and everything is becoming cloudy. That is also watched. The one who witnesses all of this, is it contaminated by what it perceives?
no, it's untouched. It's untouched.
It's untouched. But although you can confirm that it is untouched, there is still a place where the sense of you live that feels, yes, I'm not established in that untouched state as yet.
Yes, that's true.
The very saying or the admitting that I am not yet established in that untouched state is also witnessed from that untouched state.
Yes, and this is one of the problems.
For who exactly? For the
seeker.
For the seeker.
Yes, every time I'm trying to go deeper and deeper and deeper, there's always someone watching and watching and watching and watching. So where does
someone
it
is
end?
watching?
something is watching.
Yeah.
There's
The watcher,
perception.
is the watcher interested in the thing seen? Is it invested in what is appearing? This witness, is it invested in what is being seen? We can slow down a little bit, because sometimes we need to slow down to really don't let your words go in front of you too much. The witness that we are called the witness, is it invested in what it is witnessing? Because if it is invested in what it is witnessing, then it itself becomes phenomenal also. And it's perceivable in a deeper space of witnessing. Have I gone too far? No. So it becomes something tangible. Like it becomes something as a person. Yeah, I'm seeing all this, but it's still troubling me. So that witness is not pure. It's not impersonal yet. It's still very much caught up in the traffic of its own projections. Do you see this?
Not really.
Not really.
This is why I'm here, because I need you to shed your light on me. I feel like I'm in too much, darkness. I don't know how to say this. I can only see from just here, not the whole picture, not the whole.
Yeah.
Whatever. If there's something
to see the whole, you have to become nothing. To see everything, you have to become nothing. Because once you're something, you will go for your favorites. You'll go for what is already conditioned and aligned with your present state of identity, you see. And that is also seen also. And if you keep on just looking, but not searching for things to look at, because they keep presenting themselves, no? So whatever is doing the looking, if it is reacting to the looking, to what it is seeing, like, oh, no, I don't. So it itself is phenomenal. Okay, do you understand what I mean by phenomenal here? I mean simply that it is also an object of perception. It is not clean witnessing. You see, supposing you go to court as a witness. You saw an accident on the street. You're walking, you're shopping, and then then two people get out of a car and they start to fight in the street and like this. And then you show up as a witness in court, and now it's your turn. They say, oh yeah, will the first witness come? If first witness come, he said, what happened? You were standing on the street with your shopping bags. What did you see? Well, I saw this car. I heard a noise first, screeching, and then poof, I turned around. I saw the car, this red car, smashed into this black car. Okay, and then what happened? And then I saw a woman was in the red car. She came out, and she was arguing with this man in the black car. Okay, and then what happened? They were shouting at each other. Okay, and then what happened? Then she spit at him. Okay, and then what did he do? Well, he pushed her away. And then what happened? Then I just thought it's too much. I went over there and I said, listen, stop it, you two. And then she spat at me. And then what? And then I punched her in the face. But you're not a witness. You're part of the crime scene. You're not the pure witness. You're involved. Did anybody else see this? Yes, I saw it. Okay. Second witness, you come. Okay, yes. I saw the whole thing. It is true. He got involved in it. Yes, and then after this, what happened? I was watching from the side, and then the woman took a stone and she threw it at him. And then what happened? It hit me on the head. Yes, and then what happened? Then I threw a stone back at her, you know. But you are not also, you are involved in the scene. Is anybody clear witness in this place? So this kind of weakness, which is involved in, yes, I saw this, and yes, and now, and I feel, no, this weakness is also part of seeing. Is there a weakness that is untouched, uninvolved in it? Where is this weakness placed? This is the true weakness. Maybe the true weakness, when they ask, what is happening, you may say, nothing at all. You see? Because you may get two people and say, and you ask one of them, they're walking down the road together, excuse me, what's going on around here? What's going on for you? What's going on? Oh, too much, man. You don't want to start there, what? Too many things are happening right now. Really. And what about you? Me? Nothing is happening at all. And you may see that both are right from their own perspective. In the one, the mind, oh, it's too much, don't even start, it's too much. And the other one, what's happening for you? Nothing at all. Not because you don't care, nothing, but simply because it's not registering as being anything of significance. My master, Papaji, there's a book, it said, nothing ever happened. If I'm on the stage, like I'm here now, suppose we're here, and then suddenly a banana fell from someplace on the floor. I keep talking, but most people are distracted. Did you see that? What? Banana. Banana just fell out of nowhere. And he says, well, he's from the Caribbean, of course, bananas. I mean, why not an apple? An apple is so much more poetic. And then again, we are distracted. And maybe for me, what happened? Apple fell? This is very significant because if we are listening from the basis of personhood, the world is too much stuff. Everyone is suffering from a lack of inner space. There's too much information, too much noise. You can't listen to what is happening here. It's too this, you see like this. But as you sit in self-contemplation, or as we have had such a beautiful start, where we are, again, through the invitation, you've really jumped over the moon of the mind, jumped this way, back into your own heart. Speak from this freshly discovered place. What is the problem for you? And answer as the isness, because many of you confessed, you admitted, yes, I am that. I am that. The person and all of his idiosyncrasies and all projections and dramas, this is just clouds passing. This I am not. This I am. So, how can you respond from the isness? Don't think about it. First confirm your place at the place of the isness. And thereafter, all your responses can be totally spontaneous, perfectly natural, unplanned. Just like your responses were. But the minute you begin to speak like this, I know you're not coming from isness. It's again like a reflex, the attention goes back to the habit of personhood. This is what's happening to me, this is what's freaking me out, and this is what I've been trying, all this noise. Soon, you may find you're not able to speak like that anymore. It becomes so clear that this is not true for you anymore.
And I already feel lighter and
Yes.
less afraid.
Yes.
And I'm welcoming it flawlessly. Like, I know I need to marinate in it.
Yes.
I know this, but I know also that I'm where I'm supposed to be now. I'm just where I'm supposed to be.
Yes. Marinate in that.
I will. I am doing it right now.
Yes, yes, yes. It is just like this. Then this is a tree that bears immediate fruit. You will see. You spend the time just looking, honoring. You may say, but wow. When the question was asked, it's totally clear that it's not a thing. It is not a thing. How can I see that which is not a thing? It has no shape, it has no form. It has no size. And yet it is clear unto myself, it's not a gender. It cannot be held a prisoner by anyone. It is without fear. It doesn't depend on whether I like it or not, or even believe in it or not. It is not a religion. It's just is. It didn't come from anywhere. It cannot go, and it is infinite. But do I really know this, or am I believing this? Do you know this, or are you thinking you know this? I don't mind to put it out to you like this. You didn't stop to say, let me think about it. You did not confer. You didn't look at the one who seems to be answering most confidently. No, from your own self, you say, no, I cannot be sick, it cannot be depressed. It cannot be impressed. It cannot be owned. It was not created. It was not born. How do you know? How do you know anything? You did not even know you know. Just by suspending the habit of thinking and identifying to simply be empty, this was simply being revealed in you somehow. Is it still true? Yes. Have you ever found anything that appeared in your life, anything that came and never left? No. Everything is traffic, everything, a thought, a feeling, even something you say, I've always wanted this, I've always wanted this. And finally you get it. Oh, I'll keep it for the rest of my life. And then next Tuesday, where's that thing? Oh, that blue thing? Yeah, oh, sorry, I threw it in the bin, I thought it was not. You, really? Oh, okay, never mind. How can you say you can consistently think a certain way and be a certain way and nothing can, you may say that, but you don't have the power to make that come true. But today, yesterday, today, you have discovered something, a something nothing, in a way that you have not before. And it is at the very root of your existence. That has to have some impact. And this is why I said, my God, you don't realize as yet what you are discovering. The very discovery has somehow released its enzymes of illumination. What is your role in this? To keep being with it. Being with the thing which is inseparable and distanceless. Don't talk to anyone about it, because it will just sound like foolishness. But a discovery is taking place within you. Honor it.
Thank you, Mooji.
Very good.
Can I have a hug?
Yes.
All the way from Paris.
Thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate everything.
Wonderful.
Thank you, Mooji.
Okay. Okay. It is enough for the moment. There isn't more. There isn't really other than this. Be one with this. It's a mystery, because there's no book that can convey what this is. Only the book of your own heart. How will you read this book? I've shown you. Stay with it. Just like if you imagine lying on the ground, on the grass, looking up into the sky, a clear blue sky. And out of this emptiness, a little movement is detected, and suddenly a cloud appears. In the same way, it may feel like, what am I focusing on? He's asked me not just to wait, not to be patient only, but to look with alertness. Don't ask your mind to cooperate. Just look. And out of seeming nothing, something begins to manifest in a way that resonates inside your heart. Stay with it. Quickly, it deepens into an attraction, an urge, a joy. Stay with it. Stay with it. It is indescribable, inscrutable. It is not too much for you to bear. You manifested in form in order to discover this. It will bring again a gratitude in your heart, an indescribable immensity. Don't postpone. As I said before, you are the seeds of awakening in a sleeping world. Don't go back to sleep. The voice of grace calls you because it's an opportune moment for you. You may not consciously remember, but this must somewhere within you be your highest choice, your deepest wish, maybe for a time forgotten, now knocking at the door of your own heart. Don't miss your chance. Everything that you could possibly seek of value in this world is already here, in you, as this. But also, as I pointed out earlier, there is a force within us that seems to go the other way, to keep your attention, to distract the attention, and to keep it fixated on perishable things, mundane things, ephemeral appearances. Discern what is true. And this power of discernment is quickening. It's getting more pure, more true. And stay with it until even the efforts to stay falls away.